Okay, this is Brian Hilaire's self-critique for Milestone1. I've got 3 assets uploaded to Milestone1. They're very similar in manner, and actually upon further review I think I could even stitch them all together or interchange some assets for the other. But I'll start with the first one, and the idea is to integrate this rigged dragon I have into the front yard of my house, and it actually pans right to left. The idea is maybe have the dragon land in the front yard, maybe blow a thing of fire, had some dust, some debris. I can even rotoscope out the wires. If you open this up, you'll see I could probably rotoscope majority of the side right here out, the wires. I can even go so far as rotoscope that out, and then maybe add in some more debris and some rocks and some fire. Luckily, I've got a nice collection that I've been steadily amassing over the last 2 years, especially some of these action essentials I have. Some simple stuff like 40 cal spinning, or even some smoke, fire, etc. I can layer that in Nuke ultimately. At any rate, so that's for asset 1. Now for asset 2, again, very similar in style. Let me back up here a second. Very similar in technique. It's going to be a standby. Okay. And then for asset 2, instead I'm going to destroy the city. Now I can go a couple different ways. Now on this one it also pans left to right, and I can go through and rotoscope out the trees and the sky. And I haven't decided if I can either CG build them like right here. I've got some buildings I've already pre-made, and I can project some of the skyline onto it. Again in Nuke. So ultimately, I'll start with Synthesize, track the shot, import the camera here into Maya, and then combine them in Nuke. And again, I'll add some debris and some rocks, and I can go into ZBrush and create some of these rocks if necessary pretty quickly. And then finally, a third one I have up here. Again, they're all very similar, and this one is a UFO that's going to come across the skyline here in Tampa. I've got a clean template. I went around over the last day and took some stills and took some video of the surrounding areas. So I've got a pretty good jump on a lot of the pre-production stuff, at least some of the main elements that are left to that I've already got put together, and I can even combine a lot of these in a big shot, 15 seconds, even 30 seconds, where I can take the dragon out and put the UFO here, and then cut to a crossing in front of the house, and then cut to again to the back of the house. Again, that's again being a little bit ambitious and maybe looking a little further down the road. But all in all, I've got 3 nice pieces, or 3 nice projects that I can composite together very well. So overall, I'm happy with my progress. There's still a lot of, plenty of ways to go, but it's a nice start.